nice picture. I may request the gentlemen to please take their seat. Thank you very much for doing the honors. Well, now that we've lit the lamp and formally inaugurated the Goa Environmental Film Festival, we have a small cultural performance for you, and it's going to be an Indian classical dance, a Kathak performance, and I hope you will enjoy it. Our artists are ready there as they make their way to the stage. Let's welcome them with a round of applause. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that performance. Okay, let's see some nice pretty music there. Well, I was talking about the films that will be screened at the festival. I forgot to mention the Goan Connect. Now, we have a bunch of films which are based on Goa or have been made by Goan filmmakers. There is Kabir Naik, who's made a very interesting film called Bhui Putra, which is about a farmer who is not 60, 70, 80, but he's 100 years old and he's still doing his farming. There is also FE 203 made by Olivia de Cruz, yes, which is again about a farmer in Kepe. There is a film which he has made on crocodile. It's called A Prayer to a Crocodile. And of course, there is Saumenanda Sahi's famous film called Remembering Kuldi, which was made by Films Division a few years ago. This is a good time to visit Kuldi in the next few days, just before the rains start, if you intend to. So as I mentioned, there are a bunch of films that have either been made by Goan filmmakers or as Goa as a theme. Now, moving ahead in today's program, I would like to request Shri Sanjit Rodrigues to please address the gathering. He is Secretary Protocol and the Nodal Officer for G20. Can you please request you, sir?
Honorable Minister for Environment and Climate Change, Government of Goa, Shri Nilesh Kabra, the Chairman of the Goa State Pollution Control Board, Shri Mahesh Palpe, ladies and gentlemen. I think environment is a very dear subject and a very touchy subject to Goans. And when we were working with such a fervor to host 9 meetings of G20 in Goa, we thought that there should have been a local people's connect. And the connect was thought to be, and we have zeroed down to be, through a medium of film. We wrote to the MEA and got permission to write to the embassies of all G20 countries, putting our theme together and seeking a response towards this theme of sustainability, environment, water conservation, waste management, and the various aspects which touch down upon the broader perspective of environment. And the response we got was overwhelming. So many countries have sent their films. This is the connect we wanted to build. What happens in these countries on this theme? What happens and how do these countries tackle such issues? And film is a great medium to bring this to our level. It is a medium which is acceptable to all. It is a medium which is neutral and can be understood by all. And at the same time bring the local India-Goa perspective and see how we fare and how we do on this medium. I am happy to say that the response has been overwhelming. In fact, we have had a tough time to slot these 50 films and show them across this 2-day period, culminating into the World Environment Day. This year's theme on the World Environment Day is on plastic pollution and how to reduce it. It is a theme which is very relevant to Goa, especially with so much of plastic going and draining down into our oceans. It is a theme where we all need to act and we need to act fast. And if we want to beat the UN projection that 2050 we will have more plastic than fish in the ocean, we have to act now. And this action has to start with each one of us. And the medium for this action is awareness, awareness, awareness. Touch the very core and the conscience of every single student, adult, senior citizen, whoever it may be. At all stages of life, we have to work towards this mission. With this in mind, we have curated this festival, this event, and I hope it goes a long way in building this awareness on various subjects on environment and bringing forth our care and compassion towards the environment we live in. Fitting perfectly into our G20 theme of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, we would like you to come to this festival, sit back, enjoy, and above all, act. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sri Sanjit Rodrigues, for your kind words here. As he rightly said, there is so much to take away from the films that will be screened over the next 3 days, starting from today. We will have screens on Monday as well, which is 5th of June, which is World Environment Day. Not just films, we are also going to have other activities. There is a mini pop-up downstairs which you can take a look. We are also going to have a tree walk tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. And we also have lots of directors who made these films coming here to interact with you all, to talk about the issues of how the film was created, what difficulties they went through to make this film. So we have almost more than a dozen directors who are coming from different parts of the country to participate in this festival. But being early morning, we have some of them here right now, and we would like to present a token of our appreciation with them. If I may request Giri Naik of the film Devara to please come up here and collect this token of appreciation from the film festival. Please, can we have a round of applause for Giri, please? There are lots of young men. Please come up. Yes, can we present? There are lots of. Please come in the center. There are lots of interesting things in the bag. Please, can you please present the bag? Yes, thank you. And I would also like to invite Sohil, right there. Can you remain here on stage, please? We can take a picture. Giri, can you please remain on stage? Sohil is also here. Sohil has made a wonderful film called Murmurs of the Jungle, which will be seen at the festival. And I would also like to request Janatik to please come up here. Janatik Shukla, who has made a film called Mulsultan, which will also be seen here. Apart from that, we have many filmmakers who are on their way. Some of them have just landed. They are on the way to the venue. We have Aditi Pandey. Can you present our venue to me, please? We also have a filmmaker coming all the way from Srinagar, who's made a film on climate change in Kashmir. That's going to be seen. Jalaluddin Baba. He'll be joining us for the screening also in the evening. Apart from that, we have some Goan filmmakers also will be joining us. We have Doel Trivedi who will be joining us for the screening on Monday. And as I said, there are many filmmakers who are on their way. Thank you very much, gentlemen, and I hope you have a wonderful time at the festival. Thank you. We need some more pictures here. And now I would like to invite the Honorable Minister for Environment and Climate Change, Shri Nilesh Kabral, to address the gathering. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Sachin. We are here today to inaugurate and launch 50 films dedicated to environment from all the G20 countries, our country and the state. And for this we have the protocol officer, Sanjit Rodrigues, who is in charge to coordinate the G20 events in the state of Goa, Chairman of Goa State Pollution Control Board, Mr. Mahesh Patel, all other dignitaries of the dais, press, brothers and sisters. Well, I don't have to speak much because you are all part of this event from today till the 5th. And I'm sure the films which have been selected, it's not selected by me or somebody, it's been selected by eminent jury to be part of showing what are the 50 films which are going to be shown. When we say the G20 countries, our country, there are a lot of films which have to be showcased. And which are the films which will be showcased is, I think they have done a wonderful job. Because when I was going through the list of films which are going to be screened, they are all good. Some of them I watched myself in the past. And I'm sure that the meaning generated from this film, which are going to be telecast for the next 3 days, and which will be communicated on the World Environment Day, I'm sure that we all people here who will be coming for these films over the period of next 2-3 days, there will be something back for the state of Goa, where we all know we are a very small state and we have inflow of tourists almost 15 to 20 times our population. And when we say 15-20 times the population of a state, it becomes a little difficult to handle situations, because they are not situations when we can say you come on this day, you come on this day. It is whenever they want to come, they come. And sometimes if you go to see in a month or in a day, other than the population, it goes to even 100 times. So it becomes difficult to manage everything. And I'm sure the theme which is there, where Sanjit Baba said that we are focused on plastic pollution. And I'm sure the person who invented plastic never realized what it would have led to. And as 2050 is a target which we all have to focus on, seeing that the oceans are clean, the rivers are clean, our water bodies are clean. I think nothing better than as a small state and beautiful state of Goa, where we can take this movement forward from here. And with the support of everybody, I think we'll be able to showcase and focus in the right direction. Well, not talking much of your time, I know we are all here to witness the film. I thank all the film producers who make various films, ranging from 10 minutes to almost 1 hour or 1.5 hours. And in this, they bring and highlight the issues of every place where they want to focus on. And I'm sure with their learnings, we as a government, I know that ultimately the last buck is on the government, but as people, we also should be participating in this movement. And I'm sure with the help of all you lovely people here, who will put in their efforts also in conserving the environment from the theme this year for plastic menace. And I'm sure these films, wherever they are made or whatever they want to highlight on which you are going to watch, they will have a lot of meaning, deep thought in yourself. And I'm sure that with these results, we'll be able to do much better for Goa. With a few words, I thank the International Film Festival, which we call it, the Environment Film Festival. It is the first one this year. And I'm sure with the help of all the G20 countries, including India and Goan filmmakers, we want to make this an annual event so that Honorable Dr. Pramod Sawant, who is the Chief Minister, has expressed his desire to, when I spoke to him, that this has to be an annual event in not only finding good films to be watched, but also for the young filmmakers of Goa and India, where maybe we will have something for them in line to bring in good films, so that the youngsters today, who is the future of this state and the country, who can make a difference in the society, can be looked on and can be seen as a future generation who will make an impact on the lives of the people who try, because everybody is not the same focus. Everybody does not have that focus on conserving energy. I remember the Honorable Prime Minister's words always. He says, if I means myself, I do not throw garbage, and who will throw the garbage? So if all the I's decide, and that is why when we say youngsters have to be more involved, is for the making the young ones realize, those who have not realized that an I word makes a difference. And if I do not litter, then who will litter? That's the question what we all have to ponder on. And with all eyes here today, I feel that these eyes will make more eyes and make more eyes to look into what they can do to the state and the country by itself and the world by itself. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
I would like to request the Honorable Minister to please stay back. We'd like to present a small token of appreciation here. It's a lovely Goan lotus. Well, it has been made in Goa. It's environment friendly, and it has been designed by Simone Rego. As you can see, a nice little charming thing there. The lotus. We would also like to request Mr. Sanjeev and Mr. Mahesh Patel to please come up on stage. We'd like to present a token of our appreciation to them as well. Shri Mahesh Patel and Shri Sanjeev Rodriguez. Yes, we can have a nice picture. Thank you, gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the time when we are about to screen the opening film. Before